tougher maximum punishments for 3 types of sexual offences are in the works after widespread debate over several cases. Questions had been raised about whether offenders got off too lightly, which sparked a review of the penalties.
These high-profile sexual and violent crimes involving undergraduates came under public scrutiny. People felt that the offenders got off easy because of their educational qualifications. In response, the government announced last July that it will review the penalty framework for such cases and the extent to which an offender's education background should be relevant in sentencing. In a ministerial statement in Parliament, it was announced that maximum penalties will each be increased by a year for 3 specific sexual offences. For the offence of outrage of modesty, the maximum jail term will now be 3 years.
From 2016 to 2020, on average, we had 1,190 cases of OM reported each year, which is about 24% higher than the previous period of 2011 to 2015. We want egregious cases to be dealt with more severely.
The maximum jail term for 2 more offences will now be 2 years. These relate to sexual activity in the presence of minors or showing sexual images to them in 2 age bands between 14 and 16 or 16 and 18. Mr. Shanmugam also announced that the Attorney General's chambers will generally object to rehabilitative sentences such as probation for adults who commit certain sexual and hurt offences. He added that the AGC has been taking this position and will be stricter about it going forward.
Where adult offenders, I emphasize adult, commit sexual and hurt offences, the need for proportionate punishment and deterrence must take precedence over rehabilitation.
But he added that consideration will be made for exceptional circumstances, for example, an offender with intellectual disabilities. The minister also said that mitigation pleas based on an offender's educational qualifications or academic potential should not carry much weight.
You shouldn't be able to come to court and say, you have a bright future, you will go far, and so on. You can go far, but first serve the sentence. If we make examples of some offenders, however bright their potential outlook in life, then the message of deterrence will likely be stronger.
He added that beyond these penalties, everyone has a part to play.
The starting point should be the conduct should never have happened. No excuses. Offenders should expect to face the full force of the law. Society needs to play its part as well to unequivocally repudiate sexual and hurt offences as violations of fundamental values.